right, hey guys. Thanks for tuning in to the co-stream of the Summer Games Fest, where we're going to be looking out for some Monster Hunter Wilds stuff. Super excited to be co-streaming this here. Super stoked, I really can't wait. This is going to be awesome. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. What are you guys hoping to see? This chat thing a little taller. It's close. Here we go. It's a little thin, but it's calm. More everything. Yeah, I totally get with that. Oh, my word. I still can't believe we have to wait till 25, man. It's killing me. Hope to see maybe one returning monster like Nashilla or other not recent monsters. Yeah, it'd be nice to see some of the older monsters make a comeback for sure. But I think they said they were going to show us for sure a new monster today. Now that could mean new to Wilds, or that could just mean new overall to the franchise, which would be kind of sick. That's what I'm hoping for, is just an actual new monster. Wouldn't mind to see some old guys teased, but, you know. Sesh, what's up, brother? How you doing? 1440, as high as it gets. All right, that's fine. Nergigante comeback? Yeah, I'd be surprised with how popular he is if he doesn't make a comeback in Wilds one way or another. Maybe kind of like how Velkhana did in Sunbreak. All right, here we go. Let me know if you guys can't hear the Summer Game Fest stream, or if you need to hear
Please welcome to the stage,
something else. You need to hear me louder, need to hear the stream louder. Just let me know and we'll turn it up. If they don't add Legia Chris, I will riot. True. Underwater combat? Hot take, but I agree. I think it'd be a lot better with the modern engines. Jeff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Yeah.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live.
Underwater Greatsword was the real tech. I never played Greatsword in Try.
First of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is.
I could go up about 5%. All right, thank you, brother.
I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games. You deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators
Artist, what's up, bro?
Over the next
We're excited.
2 hours.
Ready for it.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with
everything could go up. All right,
studio closures,
do that then.
Which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators.
All right, cranked it up a bit. Let me know if that's good, Sesh. I know this stream audio tends to come out quiet.
Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Palworld, Helldivers, Dragon's Dogma. I have been there.
Company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list. It's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through.
Used to play GS and Try, and I didn't know you're supposed to charge it. Yeah, I found that out playing Freedom Unite about like 40 hours
many
in.
paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so
Video still low? All right, we'll crank it.
And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
Show me Monster Hunter right out of the rip. Let's go.
It all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure. I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! Hey, what game is this anyway?
Huh. Horizon, Lego set, cool.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich.
I have a Horizon Lego set here in my office.
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A lonely hero.
Good to see they kept the quips from both Horizon games where Aloy
Hello, I have friends, you
never
know.
stops talking.
Right. A friendly hero.
That one, that's what I have is my Lego set. The long neck, or tall neck, I think they're called.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring.
Wow, what is this place?
Collecting all the shiny things.
Woo, money!
And making a home.
Interesting.
The Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go.
Looks like my Harry Potter Lego set. That's hilarious.
Better get a snack.
I love Horizon, such two amazing games. Yeah, dude, some of my favorites. Big fan. Of all the games to make into Lego games, that's pretty good ones. They translate pretty well to Legos. That's cool.
Leave it. PlayStation.
There you go.
I think Horizon just unfortunately both times released right as the first one was Breath of the Wild and the second one was right before Elden Ring. So like, you're never going to compete with those two.
It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action.
Lego literally hasn't had an original concept in 20 years. Yeah, that's true, but who needs original concepts when literally every piece of media that exists can be Legofied and they could make a crap ton of money on it?
They are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2. The sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
This looks spooky. Don't like games like this, man. Was this the new Gollum game? Is it Dead Island or something? Or Lego Power Miners. Dude, I remember having those, man. Those are so good. Permadeath is crazy. Sorry, that ding was my email. Off. Reminds me of the forest. Yeah, it definitely has that vibe. Bloodborne Remaster revealed today, surely. Yo, fingers crossed. Early access Halloween. That's still like
Coming
what,
this
4
Halloween.
months
Looks
away, 4.5 months
really,
away.
really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
It's like a Left 4 Dead
last year.
spinoff. Apparently, it's the second one.
Well, this year,
so that's
she's joining us
pretty
on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
I wanted Ryozo. Give me Ryozo. 4 millionth zombie
Thank
game.
you, Jeff.
People buy them, man.
Hi, everyone.
They're
I am
fun.
so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite
Or
heroes.
Harry Potter. There you go, Sesh. There's
When it
your
comes
Lego
to
set
Quidditch,
coming in.
We've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
A Quidditch game? That's actually gas. I love sports games.
To beat your toughest opponents?
The VR?
To keep
That looked
your
like
composure
VR.
in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Interesting. You know, the thing about Quidditch that always cracked me up was the idea of the golden snitch. Like, I'm American, so we'll use basketball as an example. Imagine you're watching the NBA Finals and they just blow it dead in the middle of the third quarter because some dude in the parking lot caught a frog.
On September 3rd
Like,
for consoles and
that's
PC.
wild.
Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to do it.
No way, Choo
here.
Choo Charles
Get
dev
ready
making
to backstab,
another
race,
banger.
or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Huh. This kind of gives party animal vibes right out of the gate. First person's killing. Oh my god. This looks chaotic, man. This looks like one of those games I could see myself yelling at with my friends at like 3 in the morning, trying to bust out. This is pretty sick. Spanking guards with a spoon goes hard. Dude, that is S tier. Oh. This is great. Rabbits on steroids. Yeah, there you go. Dead by Daylight meets Disney. There you go. That's a great way of putting it. Nothing like a cigar on the beach with the boys. Oh, God. Nah, this looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty sick.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next
Gavin's
one of this
cooking.
year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest event.
Give it to Ubisoft to shill their own event
we've got an exclusive
at
new
Summer
glimpse
Game
of the
Fest.
Game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
There.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Hold tight!
A lot of general Star Wars buzzwords here.
We should get moving.
No, Drag, you're good. No Monster Hunter yet. We're only like 3 or 4 in now. I'm getting Outlaws confused with Hunters. I was thinking the same thing, but I was thinking I forgot about Outlaws because Hunters looks way better because it's not Ubisoft.
Coming out, this year, Cuff Fest. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba,
Wilds will be
a
last.
woman
We all
bound
know
to a
this. God, I
curious
hope
wolf
not.
cub. Here's your first ever look.
Tired of waiting, man. But you're right. You're right. Hard time getting excited for Star Wars games with so many flops. I mean, the Fallen Order games were good. Fallen Order and Survivor. I liked those. Mobile Switch is mobile, let's be honest. No hate, just not my favorite, that's all. Oh, I love the art style on this one, man. Love it. I don't know why, but I'm feeling Wild Hearts right now. It's not, but like similar vibes. Cal Kestis games were great. So good. Some of my favorites. Gameplay trailer was about 3/4 through the last show, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Beam of 2 photos, phone on top, switch on bottom. Tell me the difference between these 2 photos. They're the same photo. Oh. Foxy Wolf Dog gets big. Love the art style on that. That'd be a fun one to pick up.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play, and there's much more.
It's like kind of like Hollow Knight
the Devolver Direct,
style,
which will air
the way it
directly after
looks.
the Day of the Devs on this same
Scrolling
stream. So we got
side to
lots more for
side.
you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Desert, Monster Hunter Wilds. Desert.
Study the past.
No.
If you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare.
Build the pyramids.
The last great journey fair.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a
Do like anything to do with history. Big fan.
But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life.
Good one, Ethan. Good one. I like the transitions here. Very cool. Well done, trailer.
Shall not be lost.
But no Monster Hunters.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Civ 7! No way! Civ 7, holy shnikes. Yo, I'm gonna have to text my friends.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment.
Wow.
But we also have to thank you,
That's
our
cool.
incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support.
When did
of
it
this
start?
franchise
It started
for over 30
about
years.
20 minutes ago. You haven't really missed too
We
much.
can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Oh, it looks good. No Monster Hunter yet. No, you haven't missed anything. Once the Monster Hunter comes up, we're just gonna keep rewinding it and rewatching it over and over and over again. This looks cool. Planet of the Apes, feudal Japan. Definitely looks like Wukong though. Sick. That's dope. That's dope. Black Myth. August 20th. It's like 2 months. Cool. Black Wukong. This is VR for sure, right? That looks super VR. Yeah, definitely. B23 Quest game of the year? It's like a sequel to something, maybe? Asgard's Wrath. Oh. Meta. Oh, okay.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos.
It's cool looking.
Every new height brings a terrible
That's cool looking.
and yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
This kind of seems Remnant inspired.
We stand together.
Well, that's literally next month. That's cool. Looks Remnant inspired, not hate or anything, but just a thought. I'll buy a Samsung if I can play it on my Samsung smart refrigerator only. Every device, smart fridge included. I need like a washer and dryer from Samsung with a screen on it where I can game while I wait for my clothes to finish up cleaning.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days.
Warhammer, yeah.
Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless.
I feel like I'm kind of in the minority. I've never played any of these games. They look sick though.
Brothers, we fight!
That was a lot back to back. Needs a standing desk when you have a fridge. Exactly.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG Metaphor slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shikanori Shojima.
Or the Emperor. New Space Marine will be fun. I bet. Those games always do really well. I know a lot of the Monster Hunter people that I'm friends with are like big into Warhammer.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
That's sweet.
このゲームは、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I know Persona games do well. One of my best friends from high school is huge into those, and he like, just sings their praises. So.
結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land.
The animation rips.
You have found a way to wield true magic.
Wonder what the accountant mech would look like.
Many more protectors and followers will
big ass
gather to your
calculator.
side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Gower! No holding back.
Dude, the art style in these games is sick.
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Yeah.
ReFantazio. Cool.
Such an honor to have Hashino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow
me Monster
is a
Hunter
Meta
Wilds,
Quest 3
Jeff.
exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your
Batman
first look
versus
at the
Rat
story
King.
trailer for Batman
This is the matchup.
Arkham Shadow.
The matchup of New York City all day. Meta Quest. PR Batman.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham. driving the city mad. The only light left
dies soon.
Is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
Sadly, a meta VR game. I think a VR headset would give me motion sickness, I'm not gonna lie. Gordon. That's my favorite, like, non-Batman character is Gordon.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Honestly, everything Batman just looks super baller. I won't play it, but it looks baller.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iterations and have been playing each one ever since.
Sickness.
So,
that's like just
let's
potion
check it out.
of throw up. Flash from the crits just immediately. Bye-bye. Oh, not. No. Batman, who are you fooling? You're only gonna put him in jail. That's real. That's real. Terry. Surely they won't break out in a second. They never do, man. They always stay in the asylum forever, right? Wrong. Elena... Oh, it was Street Fighter. I was right. Holy shnikes. That's pretty cool. Elena kind of gives me vibes of that chick from Atlantis movie. That old... Not old. I date myself, but like childhood cartoon back in the day. It's a great movie. One of the best movies. Monster Hunter VR would be my life. Yeah, I'd have to do it. I'd have to. That'd be my first step into VR. Imagine Insect Glaive VR. Oh my word, all the spinning and stuff, dude. I'd fall over. Nice. New Capcom had said they were going to put some Street Fighter stuff out, but that's pretty sweet. Scots rebelled. Sure did. Scotland forever! Just Braveheart. Tears of Metal? Tears of Metal? I'm gonna go Tears. Tears seems more realistic. Just Braveheart simulator. Love it. VR Chameleos would be a nightmare. Oh god. Lance, you'd be a marathon run. Yeah, you'd need an entire floor of a house to play Lance in VR, dude. This is unique. Love the bagpipes in the background. Huge fan. Roguelike co-op hack and slash. Tears of Metal. That looks pretty sweet. It'd be fun to get some friends together, just liberate Scotland. Dragon Ball.
I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
VR Lance on a treadmill. There you go. Just do the charge attack infinitely.
million pieces, just like I did that
Roguelike, okay, now I'm in. Yeah, that's all they had to say, right? That'll be in an Iron Pineapple video. I played 9 more Souls-likes. Never heard of.
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Ever forgive me for this? Now you will suffer my wrath.
Gonna be a Piccolo main once this comes out. There you go, dude.
I will show you the true form of autonomous open. It's my turn to change everything. Let's do this.
It's intense. Or Frieza, so I can call people monkey since he does it all the time in the show and manga. There you go. Fucking Zero. Iron Pineapple the GOAT. He is. Of course.
There you go, Internet. We got
Goat
your
of
release
Steam
date for
Dumpster
Sparking
Diving.
Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Extraction shooter.
Team.
Oh boy. This is a new
mission.
untapped market.
Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious.
I do like
Conflicts
extraction
escalating
shooting.
between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action.
Wish I had more friends that played him.
Collect and
Tarkov's
decode
too
the
hard to get
Mandalore,
into.
located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Brenda, clean the balcony. On your mark. Now can you clear it?
Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Shield down. I'm going in.
More Hunt competition. True. Hunt is so unique, though. Oh, I like it. Already a fan of being able to shoot red canisters for explosions. ADS for kill quick fire. Love that. No, I don't think this is Gray Zone. This doesn't look like Gray Zone at all. It's way too fast to be Gray Zone.
Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Delta Force Hawk Ops.
But that is not all. The game's
alpha in
premium
July.
campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott
pretty
movie.
sick.
Here,
You're not a
is
fan
world
of
premiere
FPS?
first
That's
look at
fine.
that game.
I love FPSs. Explosive canister equals peak. Exactly. This looks great already. Because I loved like the Modern Warfare campaigns. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and then the most recent ones. Except Modern Warfare 3 last year was really bad. But like the tactical vibes. I'm a big fan.
Capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike!
It's intense though.
Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Don't care. We want Monster
For real
Hunter.
this time.
That's why we play X Defiant. Exactly. Might try it multiple out because back in high school played every FPS and loved them, but it never clicked with me. Fair enough. Very valid. Yeah, COD and Halo were just like at their peak when I was in like middle and high school. So that's kind of like always kind of imprinted on me. I have thousands of hours in like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 2. In the first Zombies mode in COD 4, dude, elite. really play fighting games, to be honest with you. I was never that good. They can give me a Master Chief suit. I'll buy every Halo Battle Pass. BO2 was so good, it's unreal. Yeah, it's definitely up there. For me, it's the best COD game. But everybody's got different stuff that they like. BO2, MW2, then Black Ops 3, I think are my top 3 for sure. Scan for a special offer. Instead of $1,200, it's only $11.99.99. $5,000 in Samsung credit would be crazy. I could get the smart fridge to play their new game service on. COD Ghosts was my favorite. Yeah, Ghosts was, I think, severely underrated. Just, they tried to do something so different that I think it got a lot of bad flack, but it was really a good game. Pig guy with one eye is a big point here in this trailer. It's like League or like what is this? I can't tell. Ghost had the Honey Badger. Honey Badger was one of the greatest guns of all time, and they brought that back in Modern Warfare 2 2022. Loved that. I didn't play Infinite Warfare, to be fair. I played like the beta, but that was when I was in college and poor, so I just didn't want to buy new games. It's like Armored Core a little bit. Like, not really, but is this like Gundam or something? Is that what this is? Looks sick. I loved Armored Core, so the fact that this gameplay looks similar to that, badass. That's what I'm saying. I don't know much or anything about Gundam except that people do a lot of work on figures and stuff, but that looks cool. Closed beta testing. Mecha Break. It doesn't even say like Gundam or anything, but it looks like it. That looks sweet. I might try that.
Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat. With
I really liked Armored Core 6.
Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Have to buy this.
Now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Five Nights at Freddy's studio is making video games? No way! Let's go.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Ooh. Huh. It's like Stardew Valley. Game graphics on that one. Oh my. Hey.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Sleep away.
I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry,
so many different
if any
art styles going on.
Show up, I'll protect you.
Or is it like a huge
no matter what.
bundle of like horror games?
Go home, Viv.
That would be sick.
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
Dark times await us.
Looks like a collection of games. Oh, they're like publishing horror games. Oh, that rips. No, that's so cool. Good for them. That's super chill. Okay, I get it now. It's like, wow, these all look so different. Yeah, good for
Please
Blumhouse.
welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Oh, that's sick. If that's all one game, that would be crazy, but it looks like they're just doing like publishing.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror
that's a great movie,
is,
low-key.
to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you
Dope
see
idea.
here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can
That's
and put
dope.
them into really cool games.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate.
If
Luis,
there was
tell us
ever
a
a
bit about- we
genre
saw
that
a
would
bunch of
benefit
games there.
from
What can you
like
tell us about kind of the
movie-style
overall lineup of games?
immersion,
Well, as you
it's
just
horror
saw
for
from our
sure.
slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners,
This is gonna
they
be
feel the
promising.
same,
Yeah,
and they're
for
just as
sure, like,
excited, which means we've got psychological
If there was ever a
nightmares, we have
studio
supernatural
that was going to
scares, we have
take
cosmic
this kind of
horror.
stuff to the
And
next
our
level,
team has
Blumhouse
worked
is like
really
right up there
hard
for sure.
to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll
thought
get
that was
into
all
when
one
games
game
are
for a
coming out,
second. I
but
was
some of
like,
these
am
are
I
coming
tripping?
soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on.
Nice.
Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Games. Thank you, guys.
I know quite a few people
All
who are
right.
going to be stoked for that
And now
style
here's the
of
world
game
premiere
coming
of a
out.
brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Ooh. Talk about my childhood. Hasbro. Nice. I love the style. boss fights. Love that. Man, this is cool. Sucker for these games. Horror can be so good. Yeah, there's so many good ways to do horror. Ooh, nice. More than just side to side, too. That's crazy. That's cool. The nostalgia is real. The song hits hard. True. Looks sick. They're really appealing to nostalgia right now. I don't think I do. Sound in this game, or at least in this trailer, is awesome. Walking on different textures, holding sounds. This is cool. Sucker for good sound design. Oh, wow. Me and my dear buddy fighting the Eldritch Horrors. Sick. Dear and boy. Alright. I could have gone for a better name, but that's dope
what
art
a
and
beautiful
dope sound
game,
design.
Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG
Where's my Monster
from
Hunter,
Warhorse Studios.
Jeff?
Here
Been
is
sitting
a
here for almost an
brand new look.
hour. I know it's gonna be late. I know. But I just, I want it so bad.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith.
Kingdom Come 2, baby.
And the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Nice. Ah, this looks crazy.
Come on!
That crossbow was dope. Love that.
To the fucking task.
No, Lucifer, no Monster Hunter yet. Yeah, this looks sick, because I really liked Chivalry 2, which was fun, and this looks like expanded.
Next, we step into the dark mind
like
of
more
Silent Hill
first-person
creator
kind of vibe.
Kunichiro Toyama.
I don't know how to explain it,
Back
but
in
it
2021,
seems
we
similar
announced his
vein.
new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Surprisingly excited for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. First game I ever played. That's crazy. Yeah, it looked really cool. The art style was great. The game looked great. That looks like fun. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Creepy. Cool. Praying Mantis style. That turned up quick. Dual blades, oh my god, dual blades. But it's like hook claws from Elden Ring, like Souls games, a little bit. But I'm gonna make Monster Hunter references, because that's what I do. Ares. Blood and gore minigun. Oh. Ooh. That was wild. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen really anything like that, really. What the? Nah, no way. Is this just GTA? Oh, no way. Slow-mo diving out of cars and shit is crazy.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a
Pulled
reason
up
why
on the
I'm
ops.
called Killer Bean.
Killer Bean.
It's because I'm good at what I do.
Now,
Really?
what?
Really?
Why does this actually look really polished?
Good.
Bro, slam dunking grenades on the ops, dude. No way. This is sick.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow
Gameplay.
Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Honestly, the gameplay looks pretty sick. It's definitely goofy, but that's what you get with Killer Bean. But, like, the gameplay looks pretty fluid. Like, there's a lot of nuance and, like, unique shit to this one. Corpse launches are always a good thing to have.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
The physics look great. Yeah, that's sick, dude. That looks cool.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
It's a pure meme game, and I'm all for it. Dude, those are some of the best games, you know? For sure.
Fun. It's amazing what can happen.
It looks awesome. It actually looks super, like,
their brand new
fleshed
game.
out.
Please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Leprince and Emmerich Toa.
I want to hear about the large studio in Japan.
Hello, Jeff, everyone.
Capcom and Ryozo.
Very happy to be here.
That's all.
When we
Not asking
created
for
our
much,
studio,
I feel like.
Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions.
True.
This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
That's kind of cool.
Cairn is
a single dev, it looks good. Yeah, that was actually crazy work for just like a solo dev.
You
I wonder
climb
how
a
long that's
mountain
taken.
to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic.
Capcom is a small indie company,
It's a
right? So they
face-off
should kind of
between
be
you
coming
and the
up soon.
mountain.
Then I think that's
And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs.
Did you guys ever
but now
play
let's have a look.
Steep? It's a I think a Ubisoft game, but it's skiing, snowboarding, stuff like that. And that was actually really fun. So I don't know. This might be cool. It's kind of the opposite. Instead of trying to get down the mountain fast, you're trying to go up. But interesting. Here, Sesh, you like climbing? This is like right up your alley, right? Now imagine they made this VR. Oh, that would be horrifying. It already is, but the leg wiggle. Steep was fun. I enjoyed Steep. Tie yourself up. Only up 2. That would be crazy. Solo mountain climbing is suicidal. I 100% agree.
I'm not meant to be here.
No, either of those games.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena.
And for the
in
rich.
combat.
Climbing,
Instead,
mountain climbing,
I'm out here in the
maybe.
middle of the
Like
woods,
big stuff like that,
running a
like
tea shop.
K2 and Everest
So
and shit like
what
that.
does
But
running a tea shop involve?
climbing in general is not too hard to get into. I got a couple
There's a lot
friends
of
that I went to
gardening.
college with that are big into
And
climbing.
I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard. They just take patience.
Surely
I'm not
Monster
really
Hunter
the
next.
patient.
I'm gonna keep saying
But I'm
that to
surviving.
myself to keep me going.
Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help
You've
is
heard
needed
of
anywhere.
cooking, Mama. Now get ready for
When
tea,
all the
Mama.
chores are done,
I know I don't know
sometimes I'll
Stanley
just sit on a
Parable.
bench and do absolutely nothing.
I'll be the
It's
first to
not
admit
fighting,
I don't play a ton of
but
indie games
It's peaceful. And what's
or
weird
anything.
is
I don't
that
know if that was an
actually
indie
feel
game, but
good.
since they're kind of in
I'm
that
happy. I can stop running now.
canopy of indie games so
I can
far
stop.
in Summer Game
I can
Fest, I
stop.
just assume.
I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Love Boro. Great character design with Boro. W. Understop. Neat. My phone died. Did I miss it? Nope, not yet.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator
World's
of
most
the Stanley
sarcastic
Parable.
game?
I
That
sense
sounds
there's
cool.
a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story
Jeff, that
of
doesn't
Haruna,
sound
a
like- it
young
sounds like you
woman born with the
mispronounced
ability to
Monster
venture
Hunter
into the
Wilds.
Fold, a dimension
Try that again,
overlaps
Jeff.
our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
That evil businessman in suit. That actually almost always ends up going well. Not gonna lie. Those makes for some badass characters.
Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Looks like that Unreal Engine 5 tech demo. Yeah, a little bit. I see where you're coming from.
Place.
Vincent found something down there.
Monster Hunter, please. Please, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Hey, how about
Yes!
we work together?
It counts.
Finally have something.
It's not as good as I want it
Something
to
that I
be,
want
but it counts.
I'll steal your heart.
Thank you,
Adventure starts.
Monster Hunter Stories. Yay! Sales on Monster Hunter. Buy Monster Hunter. If you haven't bought Monster Hunter, buy Monster Hunter. Ever regretted playing or buying Monster Hunter. Robin Hood hat looking vibes. Dope headgear design. I rate that.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
This is cool. As long as the combat rips. Might be another Iron Pineapple Steam Dumpster Dive game. It's like, well, not a dumpster dive, but that's what he calls it.
Feel honored.
I played another 8 Souls-likes you've never heard of. This and the Scotland Forever. Eventually. Parrying, guarding, backstab. Cheek stab. Rejected. Safe weapons. Oh yeah. Hammer time. Just rip his head off? That was crazy. Guns. Love that. Ripped his head off and put it on. Unbelievably baller.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
No Tria, the last song. That looks cool. I want to see some actual gameplay, but that looked dope.
All right, we're back here
Dishonored
live
X
for more
Bloodborne.
Summer Game
Definitely.
Fest. The First Descendant,
That's a good
powered by
shout.
Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for
Dude,
release.
put a grappling
and we're
hook in
very
any
happy here
game,
to
makes it
debut
better.
The new
Don't
trailer
care.
and the reveal
We'll take it.
of the release date.
Graphically, it looks good so far. I feel like I've heard something about this game. Maybe I'm tripping, but... This trailer is giving off, like, Starfield, but if it was good vibes. Played the recent playtest for First Descendant, much improved. It's good to know. I thought I had heard stuff about this, so that's good to know that I'm not tripping. The last game, the demo's already out. Might have to give that a look then. This looks cool. Might be one to try out. Destiny 13. Oh. Looks cool, man. Wow, July 2nd? That's soon. Less than a month away.
That looks awesome. The First Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare
That guy
for the
waving at
release
the camera.
on July 2nd.
Legend.
And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm at a couple Game Awards. From InnerSloth,
First Descendant is
here
quite fun.
are
All the
Victoria Tran
suits are
and
unique
Forrest
playstyles. That's dope. I do enjoy that. Among Us. It would have been cool if they were wearing those inflatable Among Us suits, but, you know, go off.
What's up, gamers?
Among Us.
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, InnerSloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers,
I like
by
the-
helping some games and
This is
devs
weird,
have the
but her nail
funding and
polish
freedom
color is really
needed
cool.
to ship their games. And then we all get to play them.
His is all right,
Which was the real
but,
plan.
You know.
I really want games. InnerSloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We
pretty
are
cool.
really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Bit wholesome cringe. Yeah, definitely. You could tell that they've never done anything like that before. It's a super cool thing though to do. You know, have a big come up and then try and help others. I can always respect that.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless
Starfighter
armadas,
games are always a
and
win for
vanquish a
me.
fleet of colossal super destroyers.
This is like Galaga.
And we
but
do
better.
have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of
You've seen the
Palworld
back off
Games,
challenges where people are
makers
trying to
of
tee
Thirsty
off and
Suitors
others are talking
and Falcon
massive
Age.
crap to them.
In
Yes.
our new game,
So I saw
explore
somebody
the
do it
world in an
to
upgraded
Trump
mech,
one
cook
time.
up tasty
They're really
dishes
funny.
for
There's
local
like guys that
communities,
like literally
fight
like
off
made a whole
corpos,
page like
discover new
dedicated to
Dosa
that.
recipes,
Super
and reunite
funny.
with your strange loved ones for one last meal.
They're really like
Project
unique
Dosa
and
is a
creative
game about
one-line
life,
insults,
death,
bro. They're
love,
funny.
and food for the soul.
That's cool. Yeah, their little speech part was, you know,
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all
They were
look
nervous for
fantastic,
sure,
and I
but
cannot
that's
wait to play
that's a
them.
cool thing to
But
do.
all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of InnerSloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds
To
like
Trump,
you did.
yeah,
Yes,
it was so funny.
There's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek. Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Can't go wrong with Sonic, except for that one open world game they did that they messed up.
3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well
He
as
faked
the
scanner.
official
Definitely,
release
dude.
date announcement.
He said he did keys. Keys wasn't even a task. Sick. Sick soundtrack. I'm already here for this. I had a Sonic game on like PS2 back in the days. Don't remember what it was. I was really bad at it. I was I don't know, like 3rd or 4th grade maybe, but it was fun. Sonic was awesome. Rail slide levels list.
I'll overcome every obstacle
In my opinion.
with this power.
He's Monster Hunter. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Whoa. Digital Deluxe Sonic. Never thought I'd see
Year
the
of
days.
Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one
Dune
small
game?
decision that unleashed a chain of
Paul
events
Atreides,
which set
Duke
the stage
of
for the
Arrakis.
story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
He's the Lisan Al Gaib. The Lisan Al Gaib.
The only
He ties his
peace I
shoes
find
correctly.
is a future that never
Jesus.
happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
Of Arrakis.
I created the future.
It's an MMO.
Until it created me.
Interesting.
But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had
Not the
obeyed
Dune
her
multiverse.
orders and given birth to a girl?
Right.
Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal.
Turned
A
himself
world
to a
where my
Sandworm
father
funniest shit
lives.
ever.
House
So hyped for
Atreides
the Dune
surviving
MMO.
the Battle of Arakeen.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, I didn't know anything about
Sardaukar
this, so.
deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen
Sick knife pull out.
exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib.
Oh, Lisan.
No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror.
Don't see why it would be an MMO.
Except for this one.
Or if I know, dude.
This one leads to you.
Awakening. Open world survival MMO. So yeah, like you said, Rust meets Dune.
More
Interesting.
Dune Awakening
I never played
coming
Rust,
at Gamescom
but I know it's
in
very
August.
popular.
Now it is
so
time to see the
that might be
announcement
why.
of another new game
Monster
from
Hunter
a
Wilds.
brand new development studio.
Darn it. Capcom's not a new dev studio. Sick soundtrack. I'm already into this. Helldivers. No. Just look like it. Drop a pod. This is a lot. Let's kind of give Overwatch a little bit.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Hi, David.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways.
You just gotta keep watching.
We want to
it's the only way.
both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes
There's
unit
a lot
decks
of
very
like
cool
new
is not only will
devs coming
players
out.
be able to define the
Like for
exact
this
way
one.
that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless
Trailer is so misleading. Yeah, for sure.
Second, we want to eliminate
Very anime,
the
though.
tedious clicks required to play an RTS
Trailer,
as
anyway.
much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign
This
up
reminds me of an
for our
old
beta
Lego
test that's coming up
strategy
very soon,
game that I had
then
on
please,
my DS.
make sure
I can't
to
for the
visit our
life of me
website
remember what
at
it was called. but yeah.
playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you,
You
David.
did a good job,
that was
man.
fantastic. All
It's a
right.
great presentation.
Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show.
The Finals
now,
still
after
isn't
dozens of
out
updates
yet?
in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th.
I was gonna say, I swear this
Sharpen
game
your
was out before
katanas,
X Defiant.
and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
There's a lot to unpack here. Good looking map. You play Finals nonstop. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I never got it or tried it.
The Finals in Kyoto.
Busy with X
All
Defiant.
right.
these
Please
days.
welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Alan Wake. Oh my.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage.
Season 3,
to
yeah,
tell
I
you
know.
something exciting.
I do it.
News about Alan Wake.
I kind of stopped hearing anything about it after it came out.
Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall.
Yeah, dude has the
You
moves
can lock
for
in
sure.
your copy
He knows how to get the
starting
audience ready.
tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
Good name.
It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
Twilight Zone.
It was a chance for us to really go out there as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Oh.
Tomorrow.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Alan Wake 2 did incredibly well, though.
A special place, a shifting space.
Crazy that they're just now popping out extras for it, expansions anyway.
Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
This is just the Twilight Zone. I kind of like it, though. I vibe with it.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Music rips, bro. Love it.
Try the coffee.
Graphic
I
phone,
have a
man.
shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Who can ever truly know how
Wasn't kidding.
the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Nice.
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores.
Thieves. But not really.
Death itself.
Kinda.
A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash.
Okay, definitely not seeing those. That opening scene, kinda. I mean, I know it's not, but it had that vibe, the opening scene.
Where ancient mysteries awaken. Where heroes are forged.
Palamutes, let's go.
This is Eternum.
Oh, New World. All right, that's cool. I think I have this in my library, just New
That's
World
right,
in
New
general,
World,
but I don't think I ever
New World
played it. I
Eternum
know a
will
couple of
launch
my
on
friends from
PS5,
Monster Hunter
Xbox
got really
Series
big
X
into
and
it
S, and
when it
PC
first
on
came
October
out.
15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of
Is this
Honkai
super
Star Rail,
boomer
Hoyo
core of
versus
me to be
latest
like,
space fantasy
who's
RPG
watching
just concluded
video
its
game
version
live streams on
2.3
TikTok?
special program
I don't know,
a few
maybe that's
hours
just
ago.
me.
But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition
Has New
featuring a
World stopped
beloved
destroying
character
PCs?
who is
No
clearly
idea.
ready
I really
for a
didn't hear
forthcoming
anything
journey
after the
with
first
her
like
brand new
month or
look.
two where it was everywhere.
Why do people choose to
What anime-styled games?
It's because they're afraid to wake
This
up
one.
from the dream.
I want Gemma. Monster
Everything
Hunter.
is
Damn.
possible in this land of dreams.
It's still bad. Well, there you go.
The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
How much longer do we leave the title as New Monster Hunter Wilds trailer before I change it to waiting for the new Monster Hunter Wilds trailer? It's almost been an hour and a half. Like, is that long enough? Or what do we do? What's the vibe here?
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
Gotcha game? Shocker.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Oh, that's something. Your co-streamer? I'm the co-streamer because I'm streaming a stream. That's me. Blood coming out of the skeletons. That's a new one. Just leave it, it's why everyone is here anyway. Yeah, you're right. That's valid. No, I think this is Dark and Darker, right? I have the beta for this, maybe? Can't remember. Never played it, though. Like Dungeons and Dragons meets Souls meets Extraction slasher, not Extraction shooter. Extraction slasher, I guess. I like the OST from this one. Yeah, it's really good.
There you have it,
Sound
the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure. Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the
Saint
YouTube
Monster
Theater.
Hunter.
We
I
thank
know
you
it,
for
man.
that. And ahead of the show,
and
4
waiting.
lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess.
Oh, where's Monster Hunter, Capcom? 2 things already. This did look interesting. Anything Capcom, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to, though, to be fair. Yeah, new IP is always cool. Capcom tends to come up with pretty decent ideas, so. Still really can't tell what I'm looking at. Everyone heard Capcom and their necks almost broke. Yeah, literally, dude. July. Ooh, next month. Might have to give that a try. Capcom and FromSoft don't miss lately. Yeah, other than like PC, Elden Ring not being great on PC at launch, and Dragon's Dogma 2 not being great at launch, performance-wise, their games are incredible. But I played Elden Ring 99.9% on PS5, so I never had any problem.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know?
Party animals, whatever. Exoprimal's good. I'll stand by it. Have some difficulty scaling problems and a very non-dedicated player base, but I like it. Armored Core 6 was insanely. I loved Armored Core 6. That was a great game. Still is. Kind of hope they come out with more stuff for AC6. That'd be fun. This game already exists. It's just like an update.
Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you?
Yeah, party animal.
Well, all the crazy party animals, and you know the party's this way.
What? A cart? That's great. Get plunged, idiot.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people
No
here
way.
at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great.
It's that guy from
We
I
have
Think You Should Leave.
absolutely
This
nothing
guy's
to
so
hide
funny,
from
man.
the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
This is for a game, or? I'm so confused.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Skate.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Oh, okay. Alright, interesting, but funny. That's funny that that was the introduction for Skate. Huh. Skate 3 was a great game. It's like pre-alpha. Oh, okay. Console playtesting tools. Oh.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide.
All right, guys, I gotta be honest. Jeff, I love what you're doing for indie devs. I want Monster Hunter. All right, that's it. That's all I had to say.
Here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Oh. Oh, big Palworld update. I enjoyed Palworld. Great art style already. Sakurajima. Cool. New pals. Nice. What's with the Sonic the Hedgehog cosplay from that dude? Dude, just paying homage to one of the greats, man. That's all. Gimmick pal? Cool. Sick. Saying Palworld is dead is a little disingenuous considering it's still an early access game. The Monster Hunter edging is real. Yes, it is. Oh, like the Blaze guy, different style, which is cool. Wyvern, but with beef ears, that's cool. Flamethrower, dope. Arena, that's kind of cool. Yeah, once this comes out, I'll actually have to get back into Palworld. I got a lot of hours in Palworld. Played a lot when that first came out.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
It's true, that only happens in
millions of players
Valorant.
all over
Not
the
many
world
other games have
earned their own Valorant moments on PC.
That was sarcasm.
And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
I played like 2 games of this and was like, yeah, not for me. Got a rocket launcher to his face. We need the click remote to fast forward. That's true. Definitely need that. Where Adam Sandler at? This sacred treasure I summoned, the Monster Hunter trailer. There you go. Valorant and CSGO are not my shooters. I didn't mind CSGO as much, but the first game I played online, I got killed by spin-botting cheaters, and I haven't touched it
was
since.
Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S
Makes
this
sense why they're
year.
announcing it now.
Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.
That'll be cool. I know Valorant has a big following. It's not really my personal
We are so excited
game,
for your
but
input to
that's
make
cool.
sure
Good
that
for them.
Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations.
Should have had a counter for how many trailers before
and
Monster
expression of
Hunter.
Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us
I wonder if they'll do crossplay on that, because that's kind of like mouse and key has such a huge advantage in games like that, one-shot headshot games. So I'll be interested to see. Did they not just show us a trailer? I don't understand. They like hyping up Pro League. Nade Shot, I know him. He owns some gaming team. He might still own him for like Call of Duty and stuff like that. 100 Thieves to be owned. Yeah. He was huge for Call of Duty back in the days when I was big into that, high school and shit like that.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot
Gemma,
for sharing that
Gemma,
with us
and
here
it's
at
not
SGF.
close.
Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who's normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got...
Monster Hunter Wilds is more than likely the final trailer. I know. How long is this supposed to go for?
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness
Expected to last about 2 hours,
100%.
according to
You are all
Google.
banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Might be soon.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance.
It's 2 hours is what I'm seeing on like 3 or 4 different video game reporting websites, so fingers crossed.
No one is totally
Should be in the next 15 minutes.
Warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The
Monster
number
Hunter
one
soon
gaming
coping,
monitor
yes.
brand in the US, Samsung just released new 2024
We
monitors
play it on
for
the
gaming,
fridge.
work and entertainment. Scan the QR code now
The
to get up to
Yakuza fans
$300
dislike him very
Samsung
much,
credit
like
when
as
you
a
purchase
person,
through
or does he
17,
play a
plus
villain?
chance to
Like,
win
does he voice act a
$5,000
villain?
Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024!
And Jong.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots
that Barbarian
of
from
shiny
Clash of
things,
Clans?
and
What am I
Chicken
seeing
has
here?
a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up.
Just a bunch of mobile game characters together. That's what it looks like. Oh yeah, Supercell. Well, there you go. That answers that.
What's going on? Who are you?
Chris Hemsworth? What am I seeing right now?
I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer, okay? I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
don't think you're qualified to be an accountant, so... Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking?
Not qualified to be an accountant. That's what I do.
I hope not. Guys, maybe everything is
Excel.
a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels,
calm
your
place.
mind.
Little Nickelback. Let's go.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Imposter. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
Oh, this is something.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
Well, with Nickelback in it, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
You can't leave.
Hey, we ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
Oh. Oh. That was interesting.
You want me to shut the door, or?
What?
Okay. Wow, that was so quirky, guys.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tsujimoto.
Ryozo! Vamos!
Hey, thank you, Jay. 今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、
I know some of these words. You said Monster Hunter Wilds.
XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Crossplay.
はい、最後になりますが、
Is that what that sounded like to you
8月
guys?
に行わ
It
れ
sounded
る
like crossplay to
ゲ
me.
ームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Oh my word. Playable demo in August. Yes! There's the sand monster that we saw already. Cool.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
Uh-oh. Sand trap. Diablos.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Ugh. Oh, he's cool looking. Yeah, that's a rapid fire heavy bowgun. That's cool. Turf war. That looked like Magala a little bit.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Oh, dude. That's crazy.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing
We're
fast
watching that
combat
again,
and
right?
stylish
100%.
art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay.
You don't care about anything else.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off!
Slinger ammo to knock him down. Pretty cool.
Here it comes.
There's too many of them.
Flying Zinogre. Just anything with lightning is Zinogre, huh? Wow.
I will draw its iron. Cover me.
There's a lot of them, too. It looks like at least 3, 4, 5.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them. As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Like an Actor in August trailer. Hopefully. I like this hanging from the rocks attack. That's super cool. Good blocking and dodging on the secret. That's cool. Oh, that thing looks so cool. Hold on. It looked very Magala, like very Gore Magala. Like Gore Magala and Astalos, kinda? And Shagaru Magala? Sick horn design. Sniping lightning right at him, right at Doshiguma. That definitely gives flagship vibes.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Sick. Nah, that was crazy. Gore subspecies. Hard to tell because I don't think it had enough legs to be Gore subspecies. It didn't look like it had the front too.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now,
over there!
Gore has 4 base legs and then uses its wings as kind of like extra hands. It's got to be the flagship, surely. So, 6 slinger ammo knockdown, love that. This gives kind of like co-op story vibes, right? Pretty cool. Might be the Apex monster, the Windswept Plains. Yeah, that's a possibility too. That's a good show. Switching weapons, missing rapid fire shots with the blowgun. This is very Wildspire Waste, the area under the upper area. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to turn him into a longsword. What do you think his insect blade looks like?
You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
One hunter running away. It's crazy. Superman dive there. Dodging. Oshakuma. Alright, I wanna like 1 frame at a time this guy. So yeah, see, it's only so he's the flying wyvern build. So his front legs are his wings. Yeah, it's definitely the flag. It's got to be the flagship. It's hard to tell what his face looks like because I think these are the horns. I don't see eyes or like kind of where he opens his mouth at. Love the color design though. Very cool. Sick light up animation. All right, we're going to go frame by frame through this one. So his horns are closed here, and that looks like maybe when he's in his charged state. Super cool. Because then once that happens, we see it using the closed horns here. You can see the horns are closed to attack Doshiguma. Look at the wings. That is so sick looking. Like that as a longsword, dude. Imagine that right there It's like your longsword or your poker lance or something. That's dope. But yeah, like this gives very like Shagaru or Gore kind of like at least like color and wing style maybe. Tail back here as well, kind of hard to see. The tail lights up though too. Tail glowing, pretty sweet. Yeah, that's awesome.
Don't worry, the hunter is here.
The fact that we're gonna get another new trailer in just 2 months. Oh man. That's super cool. Yeah, this looks great. A railgun with wings. Yeah, actually a really good shout.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We
That was
will
awesome.
see you at Games.
All right, guys. Well, that was it for me. Man, you guys want to watch it one more time? We'll go one more time. We'll watch it one more time. No pauses, no interruptions. I'll be quiet. We'll just watch.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them! As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
All right, that was sick. Let's see if they have anything on the website. See if there's anything new. Let's check monsters since they showed us new monsters. Balahara. That's sweet looking. Desert-dwelling leviathans that use their supple serpentine bodies to create quicksand traps for unwary prey. I like that they're like they move corkscrew. Very corkscrew. That's cool. This kind of reminds me of like a tunnel bore type mouth, which is cool. Wait, they said the monsters in the village. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then did we get info on the... That's it. So they didn't tell us about the new guy. Or the other new guy. But Balahara, that's sweet. That's dope. That's sweet. All right, so we know about that. Is there anything else new on the website? Living World. So nothing new there. Nothing new with Secret. Ecosystems. Just Balahara again. Same pictures there. Same pictures here. In hunting, maybe? I didn't see any new like hunting moves in that trailer that weren't already in that PlayStation trailer. Hook slinger, so nothing new here. Characters, maybe? I don't think we saw any new characters. Because there's the hunter and huntress that we saw. So nothing new there. Nothing new here. That's it, right? Introduction. Monster Hunter save data bonus. Okay, so nothing new on the website except for Balahada, which is dope. Look at how cool he looks. Oh my god. That's a sick design. It's like this kind of looks like a mole, like a star-nosed mole. Like that and that are relatively similar, but then it also kind of looks like a tunnel boring machine, kind of, where it has those like kind of teeth in the front like this, which would make sense for how it digs under. Did they mention crossplay or just coming to all 3 platforms? They said you could play. Well, here, let's rewind it, because they said something about it.
Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、
Village might be in the
こちらの
open
融
field,
合
or
を
it
目
might
指し
just
て
be
開
a
発を進めております。
one-time event thing in the
モンス
village.
ターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんで
Did
いた
see
だ
him
けたらと思
interrupt
っ
her
てい
there
ま
the
す。
first time.
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms.
Playing with their
when the
friends
game launches
across different platforms.
simultaneously in
Yeah, that's it.
2025 on
Yes,
PlayStation
crossplay
5,
confirmed.
Xbox
Let's
Series
go.
X and S, and PC.
That's super
はい、
hype.
最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready!
I really like how that new lightning monster charges up like Godzilla. That's dope. See you, Sesh. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, we'll finish watching it this one time, then I gotta dip.
They picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Think we can mount off and fight them directly? Oh yeah, for sure. I think that was supposed to be like a quest start, like similar to how we saw Doshiguma, where they brought it to a certain area and then it said like the hunt will now commence by order of the guild. I think that'll be kind of that same thing right there, where you just fight one of them instead of the whole pack at once. Yeah, the way that charges up and launches. Let's it charges throughout his whole body and then rockets out the front like Godzilla atomic breath vibes, which I love.
The hunter is here. Just watch. You will see what hunting is all about.
That's sick. X this out, make this a 4, and then make this July so I can play it next month. Please, Capcom, please. I need it. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out and tagging along. Hope you guys are just as excited. I know you guys are just as excited as I am, but, you know, give me your thoughts. If you're not in the Discord already, join that. It's in the link. It's in the description of every video and probably in the live of this. And let's chat about this even more. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and happy hunting.